Hello, we are going to interview Sofia Saavedra, mother of 3 children, living currently in Madrid.
She spent a few years abroad in the United Kingdom with her family, where she had many experiences.
Today we have the chance of speaking to her and listening about her past. Hello, Sofia.
Hello.
Why did you decide to go to London?
I was going through a very difficult time in my life, and I decided to get away from everything and take my children, put them in a boarding school, and to study a career myself, fashion design, in a small school in London.
Was the beginning hard for you to adapt?
Yes, it was very difficult because everything was very different and the flat was tiny. It was very, very cold. They hardly put the heating on because the British like to have very cold houses. So I was freezing all the time. And it was very, very hard work. Very hard work. And the children were away from me, which made it double as difficult.
Did you find the culture similar to yours?
No, not at all. I think the Spaniards are very, very open and very outgoing, and we like to be in the street and meet people. And the British are much more about staying at home and having people over. And also the timing was very different because we usually have breakfast, lunch and dinner very late, and they have it very, very early.
So, Sofia, can you tell us about the best memory there?
Yes. For me it was a lot of fun to discover London and to go to all the museums and the parks, and especially shopping. And because I was studying fashion design, I had to do all those as part of my homework. So that was a lot of fun. And then after class I used to go to a fashion designer to help him to sew by hand Swarovski crystals in his studio and to prepare for the fashion shows, and that was a lot of fun too. And then on the weekends I used to sew corsets with my pattern design teacher. I used to stay Saturday and Sunday working with her, so I learned a lot. Then on some other weekends my children came over, and that was a lot of fun too, because we went to the best restaurants and to theatres and to museums, so everything was fun.
Did you ever regret taking the decision of going to London?
No, never. I think everything, whether difficult or easy, and even the mistakes are part of life, and you can learn from everything.
And are you still in touch with the friends you made there?
The friends I made there, in the career, they were much younger than I. I think I was 34, and they were 20 to 23. Even my teachers were younger than I, and so it was a lot of fun. I still keep in touch with most of them. Some were from Thailand or Jordan, Italy, Germany, so they were from all over the world, and thanks to Facebook I keep in touch with them.
How did that influence in your life?
The decision of going to London and my experience there made me much stronger, and I think now I know that I can cope with any challenge that comes up in my life. My self-esteem grew a lot because I can do anything by myself. I do not need any help, and you survive to everything, which was a big lesson to learn.
Did studying fashion design help you in your working life when you returned to Madrid?
Yes, I began a fashion brand for baby clothes that went very, very well. It helped me to deal with all the fairs and all the other designers. Thanks to that I built that brand, and I could sell even in New York, and I was quite successful. And also now I have an illustration business, which thanks to learning how to use Photoshop in the career, well, I'm very good at illustrating now.
So, would you do it again?
Yes. Yes, I would definitely do it again if I went through a bad time again. I would go abroad, maybe to another country to learn different things. But I think it's a very good experience to leave everything behind and learn to adapt to somewhere new and begin from zero and just get a breath of fresh air. It opens your mind.
Why do you have to be going through a bad time in order to move abroad?
Well, I think sometimes we get very comfortable in our lives and in our homes and surrounded by friends, by things we already know and we are used to. And sometimes you need to be going through a bad time in order to be pushed to trying new things. For example, in the crisis now, many people lose their jobs. It makes them think differently, even change careers, build new businesses they never thought of building. And I feel that way. I need to be going through a bad time in order to take a new step in a different direction.
Okay, Sophia, thank you for your time. We wish you the best.
Thank you.
We hope you had a great time. See you soon.